We are with Jonas Diego, iGaming consultant. Jonas, thank you for joining us at Sigma Asia 2026.
Happy to be here.
Great to meet you finally. Our first question is about common mistakes. What are the most common mistakes international operators make when entering the Philippine iGaming market?
There's a lot, but from what I'm seeing, there's two. Number one is underestimating the uh, regulatory compliance required to do business in the Philippines. I think a lot of operators look at the Philippines and, yeah, I'll be in business in 3 months, but it turns out that there's a lot of nuance in terms of how you get your license, your business registered. And uh, if you're not careful, this could lead to a lot of delays and sometimes outright uh, not getting your license, which is not a good thing. The second mistake that I see is that a lot of operators do not take the time to get to know the country, get to know the culture, the people. And certainly, this is not a deal breaker, but I feel that because they're not taking the extra step to do that, uh, there is a lot of lost potential in terms of the market, ingratiating yourself with the people. So, those are the two things.
Definitely do your research, do your homework before embarking. Our next question is about innovation and regulatory. How do you advise clients to balance innovation with regulatory compliance?
I know this is a sore topic for some operators, but for me, I advise them that it's a mindset. You have to stop thinking of it as a challenge, but as an opportunity. You have to find the sweet spot between creating a product which is very popular with your customers, but at the same time is very compliant with the regulators. Because in the Philippines, ultimately, if you're not compliant, it's going to not go well for your business, and ultimately, it's not going to be sustainable.
Definitely for all that short-term goals and long-term goals. What about PAGCOR policies now? How do you see PAGCOR's evolving policies shaping the industry in the next 3 to 5 years?
We are definitely going to see more regulation, not less. But I would argue that this is actually a good thing. Um, we are building a reputation in the region. I hope globally, as a safe space. Obviously, there's a lot of work that needs to be done in order to build that confidence in our market. Uh, but in order to achieve that, you are going to need more regulations. I know the folks at PAGCOR are working very hard, consulting with operators, economists, and subject matter experts in order to find that balance between revenue and at the same time player protection and making sure that the industry is an efficient nation building partner, I would call it.
So finding that balance is
That
necessary.
sweet spot.
That sweet spot. What about technology impact now? Which emerging technologies like AI, gamification, immersive content do you believe will have the biggest impact in gaming in Asia?
Bar none, it's going to be AI. And mind you, I say this uh, with a certain degree of seriousness. As we know, it is progressing at breakneck speed, and you definitely are going to see a lot of operators incorporating it in the way they do business, in their operations, how they market. But at the same time, I think that the government, PAGCOR specifically, will also need to get very familiarized because in order to regulate it properly, they need to be aware. And that's very important because operators, PAGCOR, but you can be sure that the bad actors will also be taking advantage of this technology. So it's virtually an AI arms race.
It's interesting because some of the interviewees said we should look at it in more positive aspects of AI.
Oh, definitely. I'm not saying that AI is a bad thing. I think that the technology can help unlock a lot of value for our industry. But having said that, I'm realistic about the good it can bring and the bad it could bring.
Glad to hear both sides of this topic. Jonas Diego, thank you very much for this interview.
You're very welcome.